The story of the Minotaur begins with the death of King Asterius on the island of Crete. When he died, his sons fought for power, and Minos, one of his sons, said that he was the only logical choice to become king because he had the praise of the gods. To prove this, Minos prayed to Poseidon, the god of the sea, and asked him to bring forth the most powerful bull in all the lands so that he may sacrifice it back to Poseidon, which I find kind of counterintuitive, but that's beside the point. Sure enough, Poseidon left Minos a great white bull on the shores of Crete. Minos decided to sacrifice a different bull instead of the white bull because he was so captivated by its magnificence. Poseidon was a little ticked off by this, so he decided to make Minos' wife Pasiphae fall madly in love with the bull. She was so much in love with the bull that she decided to visit Daedalus, an artist, so that he could create her a cow outfit so that she could mate with the bull. Daedalus was like, "Why not?" Daedalus made Pasiphae her cow outfit, and she waited in the meadow for the bull to come back.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile.
9 months later, the Minotaur was born, a half-man, half-bull hybrid. Minos obviously didn't want this son, so instead of killing him or leaving him on a doorstep, Minos asked Daedalus to build him a labyrinth, and of course Daedalus was like, why not? For Minos, things only got worse. At the same time, his son Androgeus was living in Athens and participating in the Panathenaic Games. While participating in the games, Androgeus was killed on accident. Minos suspected that the king of Athens, Aegeus, was responsible for his death. Minos prayed to the gods, and a plague soon fell upon Attica. Aegeus listened to the oracle of Delphi, who said that the only way to lift the plague was to do what Minos wanted. Minos wanted 7 youths and 7 maidens every 9 years to come to Crete to be fed to the Minotaur. Aegeus could do nothing to defy him, as it was the will of the gods. After 27 years, Theseus, who was Aegeus' son, decided that he would go to Crete as tribute. Theseus' ship left Athens with black sails overhead, which was a sign of death. Theseus brought white sails with him, though. He told his father that if he lived, he'd fly the white sails on his way back to Athens. When in Crete, Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos, fell deeply in love with Theseus. She promised to help him slay the Minotaur so long as he would marry her afterwards. Theseus agreed, and Ariadne got a magic ball of twine from Daedalus. She said that this would help him navigate the labyrinth and find his way back after he slayed the Minotaur. That night, Theseus and the other children from Athens entered the labyrinth. Theseus slayed the Minotaur and followed the twine back to the entrance where he met Ariadne. They got on a boat and sailed away from Crete. On the way back to Athens, Theseus stopped the boat at the Isle of Naxos, where he ditched Ariadne. On their way back to Greece, Theseus forgot to put up the white sails. King Aegeus thought that his son was dead, so he jumped off a cliff into the water below. Call it a conspiracy theory, but I think Theseus did this on purpose because he became king right after Aegeus died. The story doesn't end here, though. King Minos found out that Daedalus had helped Ariadne and Theseus slay the Minotaur. For this, he imprisoned Daedalus and his son Icarus inside of a labyrinth. Daedalus came up with a plan to escape, where he built large wax wings to fly out. Daedalus warned Icarus not to fly too close to the sea or else he'd get the wings wet. He also warned him not to fly too high or else the wax wings would melt from the sun. I'll let Kansas explain what happened.
I was soaring ever higher.